Mostly cloudy, spots of rain, and warm on Wednesday. Good Tuesday night, East Tennessee, Valentine's Day night. David Aldrich, Captain Accurate here from the Captain Accurate Weather Command Center. Well, you can see we've got rain off to the west. Some of those showers will move in here, but they'll break apart as they do so. We have quite a few warnings now in the Smokies for high wind and wind advisories in brown across much of the state, especially west and middle Tennessee at this hour. It includes Jamestown and Crossville in both Fentress and Cumberland County, as the ultimate Doppler radar showing a dry scan now, but some showers off to the west. Brought to you by Matlock Tire Service and Auto Repair, East Tennessee's #1 tire shop and auto repair since 1953. Now, there's been a lot of damage reports off to the far west. We're talking Oklahoma, Texas, damaging wind, quite a few snow reports across the Rockies. Is it any wonder we've got strong to severe storms coming in here on Thursday? But in the meantime, high winds, even while you sleep. Oh yes, south winds 20 to 35, but gusting to 65. Could take out some trees, could take out some power if you're working through the Smokies, you live in the Smokies. If you happen to be traveling overnight tonight, be extra careful and two hands on the steering wheel. Wind advisories for the plateau, gusts around 45 miles per hour. That comes by way of the National Weather Service in Nashville. This will run until 3 a.m. Wednesday, Central Time, which of course is 4 a.m. Eastern Time. Again, traveling west, you may encounter that as well. Well, happy Valentine's Day. It is a special day. Be sweet is what I like to say. Be sweet to all those around you, but of course with love in the air, you have to admit it's a fun day. You can get some candy, you can get chocolates, you can get all sorts of fun stuff, but certainly want to take good care of those that love you and your loved ones around you. 67 was the high today. I expected 66 this morning. That put us 14 degrees above normal. Record high 75. Back in 1949, we started freezing at 32 this morning. Sun went down at 6:16 this evening. Meanwhile, high temperatures hit 70. Oh, no way. Yes way. In Athens, 70 in Tellico Plains today. Ooh, that's a magic number, right? Feels like spring. But it was 10 degrees cooler in Crossville. They hit 60 today, 64 in La Follette in Campbell County. It's just a sample of where we were today. If you look around the state, they did hit 70 in Chattanooga, 68 Nashville, and 62 in Memphis. Now, the clouds are on the increase. So is the wind. We may find winds pick up 5 to 15 plus for Knoxville, but it will be much stronger in terms of the winds in the Smokies and subsequently in the plateau. It's just the way it goes, but that will expire, as I mentioned, by 4 a.m. in the morning for the Smokies, for example. Headline showers roll in late tonight, and they're widely scattered, about a 40% chance. Spots of rain during the day on Wednesday, but warm, expecting a high around 68. And then we have the possibility of strong to severe storms on Thursday, maybe, just maybe, an isolated tornado threat. We'll talk more about that tomorrow morning, but I can show you it does turn cold again. You say, no way. Yes way, it's going to get cold again. I can illustrate that very clearly. Look at the warm colors. That's 5 o'clock tomorrow. You'll say, it's still warm, Aldrich. Yes, it is. By the time we hit the inflection point, the turning point, that's about midnight on Friday. Is it any wonder we're around 50 degrees for a midnight high? Because we won't get any higher, I think, than 45 around sunrise, and then it gets into the 30s. Watch this cold air. Oh, that's cold. 10 o'clock in the morning just keeps on coming down. Is there any wonder we could see some snow flurries in the Smokies Friday night? It's possible. It's certainly possible. As those clouds depart, they'll ramp up in the higher elevations and may squeeze out a few flakes for those of you that might be in the Smokies on Friday night. But eventually, this cold air will retreat a wee bit, and we'll see things moderate a little bit heading into next week. Meanwhile, I want to talk about the severe weather threat. Two of the boxes, level 1, level 2, the dark green and the yellow, refer to isolated and scattered. Isolated and scattered. So if I show you tomorrow, you can see, wow, this now includes like Dallas and Memphis. Yeah, everywhere between. It includes Monroe and Shreveport, Louisiana for scattered severe storms. Possibly an isolated severe storm in Nashville, but really just a rumble of thunder possible on Wednesday night and into Thursday. But nothing severe, at least through the time frame. But that would take you through about 7 a.m. on Thursday morning. That's how these outlooks are configured. And you can see these maps on the Captain Accurate Weather app with Pete Michaels Traffic. You get all these SPC maps. I didn't know I had those. They're there. Day 1, day 2, day 3. One of the cool benefits of having the free Captain Accurate Weather app, you get these maps. So you know where the strong storms will be if you're planning and making a travel trip somewhere far away or nearby. But Thursday, it gets a little more interesting because now we have scattered severe storms in yellow in Nashville, Chattanooga, Jackson, and Memphis, and really cuts across parts of the plateau like so. You can see maybe an isolated severe storm, Knoxville, maybe an isolated tornado in Crossville or Jamestown in yellow, as some of the stronger storms will be mainly west of I-75. But we'll keep an eye on Newport. We'll keep an eye on Cosby and Gatlinburg because these things tend to get adjusted. Sometimes it could include Morristown. We'll watch this closely as the Storm Prediction Center will draw a new map tomorrow. But meanwhile, Futurecast shows for us a storm system that brings a few rain showers tonight, mostly while we're sleeping. Then it moves out of here before the sun comes up and the winds slow down, and maybe a spot of rain on Wednesday, no big deal, but highs around 68. Then we lock and reload for the next cold front, and that'll roll in on Thursday. Winds pick up, and temperatures around 70, and we could find some strong storms there, maybe a severe storm coming into play by Thursday afternoon, if not early evening. Maybe a few snowflakes coming in Friday night in the higher terrain. Really not a lot of evidence there, but a little bit would be all it takes. For tonight, though, we're down to 50. More clouds and wind increasing for your Valentine's night. Showers will be developing late, winds 5 to 15 plus. Obviously plus, much higher if you're in the Smokies or the Plateau. 49 for a low in La Follette, 48 Middlesboro, 50 for Kingston and Harriman, and 50 for Oak Ridge. Wednesday's high about 68, mostly cloudy and warm, spots of rain by day because we'll get more Wednesday night. Winds about 5 to 15 on your Wednesday. So if we were to eclipse 70 tomorrow, it might very well happen in places like Newport. 72, 69 near 70 for Tellico Plains, 68 for La Follette, Oneida, 69 Middlesboro. It's a very warm day across the board. Here's your Captain Accurate Weather Authority forecast for Knoxville and East Tennessee. You'll notice we got 70 on Thursday, strong to severe storms. I left an 80% chance of rain Thursday night, and that will be some more downpours as this system departs. But 50 would come around midnight to 2 a.m. Then if we're lucky, it's holding around 45 at sunrise. But by the end of the afternoon, we're well into the 30s. We just keep getting colder, headed down to a bottom of 22. Where's 22? Oh, that's Saturday morning, of course. Maybe a few flurries as the clouds depart for the Smokies. But 22 would be the coldest temperature on this map, on this outlook. But 49 Saturday, 59 on Sunday, holding in the mid-50s, it looks like, with more rain opportunities for President's Day, federal holiday. We know it as Washington's birthday. So if you want to keep track of it all, you can do so very easily using the Captain Accurate Weather app with Pete Michaels traffic. Just go to the App Store, Google Play. All you have to search is 2 words, Captain Accurate, and you'll find it very easily, even on your iPad. That's one fancy thing. You can have it on your iPad as well. Well, my name is David Aldrich. Some people call me Captain Accurate. It's not easy being accurate, so weather doesn't surprise you. Happy Valentine's Day, and be sweet. We'll see you here next time.